The first thing you'll need to do once you're ready to fight the new Tarantula boss is to unlock the recipe to craft the Poached Roach Roast. You can find the recipe for this boss bait inside of the empty terrarium in the form of a normal sized receipt that you'll find resting atop a twig. Here it is on the map. Next, you'll need to prepare the roast at a cookery station using 1 roach head, 4 roach chunks, 3 garden snail slimes, and 1 ever charcoal chunk. When the bait is ready, you'll need to travel to the northwest corner of the Pine Hill region where you'll find a partially buried bird cage behind one of the trees. Not far from this cage, you'll find a tunnel that leads into Axel's boss arena. Here it is on the map. Portions of this tunnel beneath of the hedge will be lined with webbing, so I suggest using your Orb Weaver buggy, not only for the speed boost and web bridges, but also because it can be helpful during the fight if you're still not so great at perfect blocking. The tunnel leads into a special landmark arena known as Battlefield 1992, where you can summon the boss by interacting with a nearby egg cluster. Axel is the largest boss so far in the Grounded franchise, and your first time fighting it, I recommend using a full set of Praying Mantis armor, a Bombardier buckler shield, and a Pinchwhacker for extra stun. You should also have plenty of healing items, preferably granola bars, and make sure to peep Axel to get the creature card before the battle starts. Just like most boss fights in most video games, Axel's battle takes place over 3 phases. During the first phase, the attacks are relatively slow and can easily be blocked and dodged. Axel's bite attacks come in 2 forms during this phase, one of them being a single strike and the other being a 3-hit combo. Both of these attacks should be perfect blocked to build up stun damage against the creature. It also has a stomp attack that you'll need to dodge, because even if you perfect block it, it'll still do damage. You should also try to avoid its feet when it moves, as even its small steps can deal minor damage if they brush into you. The best approach to defeating Axel is to try and stun it and then jump onto its head to attack its scarred weak point while it's down. Once you've dealt enough damage, it will crawl into one of its hiding holes before re-emerging for the second phase. During this phase, it will move slightly faster with its attacks. It will also extend its 3-hit combos into 4-hit combos that end with either a bite or a stomp. Block the bites and dodge the stomps, remember that, always. The final new attack for this phase is a venom projectile barrage that can be dodged by moving towards Axel and beneath of the falling venomous hairs. You'll once again want to focus on stunning the tarantula to focus on its weak point until you've dealt enough damage to trigger the final phase. Before the final phase begins, Axel will return to the hiding holes and 4 caterpillars will drop down from above. You'll want to try and defeat as many of these caterpillars as you can before Axel has a chance to snatch them. You also want to make sure to avoid Axel's snatch attacks, as they deal 99% damage and will always leave you with only 1 hit point of health if you get hit. After most of the caterpillars have been defeated, even more creatures will drop down from above. These include scorpions and cockroaches, and it's at this point that the 3rd phase begins. Be aware that Axel re-emerges randomly for this 3rd phase. Sometimes he pops up when all the caterpillars are gone, while other times he waits for a while before he'll pop out again. My advice during this time is to wait it out in a safety corner and see what happens. Once Axel does emerge, he will be even faster than before and will add a bulldozer attack to his combat techniques. This attack cannot be blocked and must be avoided. However, if there are any extra creatures still in the arena, Axel's bulldozer attack will usually hit them too, causing them to aggro onto the boss, which can sometimes be helpful. Much like with the first two phases, once you get Axel stunned, hit him in the weak spot and you should be able to finish him off. After defeating Axel, you'll be able to analyze the Tarantula parts to unlock new armors and weapons. These include the Night Stalker armor set, the Axel's Talon Spear, and the Black Fang Greatbow. There's also a random trinket that sometimes drops from Axel's corpse, but it's all, RNG as to whether or not you're gonna get it, so good luck. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the tutorial. You are now more better than you were before. As I mentioned before, Grounded 2 is still in early access, so if the tutorial seems outdated or inaccurate, check the comments or the description for any updates. Also, feel free to ask me anything when I'm live over on Twitch if you need more tips and tricks from a Grounded Grandmaster. And always remember, whether I see you here in the comments, over in the Twitch chat, or someplace else across the Streamiverse, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, see ya! Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe.